are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. So listen responsibly.
Louisville's own DJ Ice. DJ Ice. Louisville's finest, DJ Ice.
Good evening, welcome to Conscious Fever here on Conscious Fever Radio and Ice Entertainment Television. I am your host, Carl Price. Tonight we are lucky to have as our guest the world champion, WBC champ, Carlos RTG Dixon. He is fighting this weekend here in Louisville, January 18th, 2020 at Louisville Memorial Auditorium. You got to be in the place. You got to have your face in the place for this fight. This fight is a fight. He is defending his WBC belt. I'm here tonight with DJ Ice.
What up?
Not much, DJ Ice. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
That's good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How was your week?
It was good and warm, and then it turned cold.
Right. Right.
With no warning, no notice, no nothing.
Right.
Just shorts, and then I guess
69 degrees.
flu.
Yeah, 69 degrees, and it dropped to like 40 or something.
Instantly.
Anyway, we've got a long show tonight, so we don't want to delay getting this pretty boy here on the stage and up here on the wall to talk to me about his fight. We are lucky, as I said earlier, to have the WBC, I think it's featherweight. I know all those details. I'm not telling you, but he's a WBC champ. He has a WBC belt. Ice, in fact, you have it over there. You're gonna hang it up when Carlos gets here on the
I got the belt.
Here on the wall.
The champ is here.
The champ is here. Absolutely, the champ is here. So DJ Ice, we are going to take advantage of the fact that this young man is here tonight, and we're going to talk to him here on the wall. Y'all are going to be extremely entertained by Carlos Dixon. He is so down to earth. RTG is so down to earth, right, DJ Ice?
Yes.
And
very.
he has a wonderful spirit about himself and a wonderful charm about himself, and he is confident that he is going to make Louisville proud Saturday.
Oh yes, he is.
7 p.m. at Memorial Auditorium. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, guess who's going to join me on the stage is Carlos RTG Dixon, the WBC champ. We'll be right back.
Say, Conscious Fever.
Conscious Fever.
You gotta watch it. Tell them, watch it.
Watch it.
When's it come on? Every Thursday? Every Thursday at 9 o'clock? How old are you?
10.
How old are you?
Two.
Three. Tell the camera.
2.
You not 2, you 3.
3.
Yeah, when's your birthday? Coming up?
In my house.
Yeah. Say, Conscious
Conscious
Fever.
Fever.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Not bad.
Hello.
Good job.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price on 97thebetfm.com.
Working overtime, I do it every week. Got up on my grind, I had to hit the streets. You working overtime, I do it every week. Got up on my grind, I had to hit the streets. You working overtime, I do it every week. Got up on my grind, I had to hit the streets. You niggas wasting time to me, I barely sleep. Cause where I'm from, slow feet, and niggas barely eat. So I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. Stacking dirty money, what's the cash off? Why you thinking, nigga, let this cash fall? We started from the bottom like some asphalt. To me, I barely sleep. Cause where I'm from, slow feet, and niggas barely eat. So I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. Stacking dirty money, what's the cash off? Why you thinking, nigga, let this cash fall? We started from the bottom like some asphalt.
All right, welcome back to Conscious Fever. I'm Carl Price, your host. Tonight we have a guest. Our guest tonight is the WBC champ, Carlos RTG Dixon.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me back.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming back. I'm here tonight with DJ Ice.
What up?
Not much. Now we have him on the stage. Now we have the champ. The champ is here.
The champ is here.
Yeah. Da-dun, da-dun. The champ is here. Da-dun, da-dun.
I'm gonna give him a little intro.
Yeah. So, you got an intro for? Did you say the intro?
I'm gonna hook him up. I'm gonna give him a couple of champ drops.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Okay. Well, this is Conscious Fever. We are here tonight with the champ. As many of you know that he became the WBC champ in Kingston, Jamaica, in November of 2019. And on Saturday, January 18th, 2020, he is going to be defending that title. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
At Louisville Memorial Auditorium. You see it up here. Louisville Memorial Auditorium at 7 p.m. If you don't have your tickets, you can get your tickets by going to the website of the Louisville Memorial Auditorium. So it is a pleasure.
Or
Or
stopping by the gym, 104 East Breckenridge Street.
104 East Breckenridge Street. You can stop by the gym and you can see him live and in living color.
There we go.
That used to be a show.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
No,
You didn't know about In Living Color?
I'm not old.
You don't.
In Living Color.
I'm old. I'm old. I don't have a problem with saying that I'm old.
I'm old.
But you don't remember In Living Color?
No.
Jamie Foxx, how Jamie Foxx got his start.
22.
Jennifer Lopez.
I'm only 22.
I understand you're only 22. But
I
still,
never watched it.
That's what YouTube is for.
I like Tom and Jerry, Ed and Eddie.
Whoa.
You know,
Okay.
stuff like
You
that.
mean the
Like, that was
mouse
my-
and the cat?
Cat, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What about
true.
Tweety Bird? Remember the Tweety Bird show we had, DJ
I
Ice?
didn't like it.
You never
Yeah.
liked Tweety Bird?
Nope, they got on my nerves.
They got on. Why did Tweety Bird get on your nerves?
I don't know, like it was just like I don't know.
He seemed like
Something-
he was high on something, didn't he? All he said was that, you know, I taught a tall putty cat. That's all he ever said.
Yeah,
And it was just like it's like he was high on something.
I don't know.
Tweety Bird. But you turned it on and turned it off.
More or less, like if it was on, we're on to the next. We're gonna probably go to SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents,
Ooh,
something like that.
SpongeBob.
What?
Yeah, SpongeBob and his partner were a little too much for the TV for kids.
Patrick?
Or was it Patrick? I don't know his name. I
Yeah,
never watched
Starfish.
it. But we just cut our kids off from watching it. That's all.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
You know the story behind SpongeBob?
Okay, well, I mean, I read something on it. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, they try to say like they were like partners, more or less, like
Yeah.
undertones.
I
But
mean,
never-
I mean, not like homies and road dogs.
no,
but
like
partners.
like together. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I never,
Well, a lot of parents actually took issue with that show, and that's only I'm saying. Anyway, we're not here to talk about SpongeBob and Tweety Bird and all of that. We're here to talk about Carlos Dixon. We want to know what he's gonna do Saturday night in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Louisville Memorial Auditorium. Ice is gonna be playing the music.
Yes.
Is that right, DJ Ice?
Yeah. I gotta hook him up, man. We got a dope intro for him, man.
Yeah,
So
that
make
sounds
sure
pretty
to-
good with what
we
you were
got a
just
local
playing.
artist, Boss Marino. He's gonna be performing while Carlos is walking out, and it's gonna
Okay.
be nice, man. We're gonna take care of business and
It's-
then go party.
Yeah, it sounds like it is. And again, nephew, You know, I am so sorry that I can't make it, but
Man,
I
it's
mean,
no
y'all
problem.
would schedule the fight when I have to go one time a year to the state of Florida.
Yeah, I understand. You ain't gonna go get on that yacht and
I am going to get on
take
the
your
yacht.
shirt off like we was
I'm
talking
not going to take my shirt off.
Man,
I am
why
going to get on the
you-
yacht.
man,
I am going to get on the yacht.
We need
Acting
to bring
like
back
P.
Vegas
Diddy.
pictures.
And we don't.
We gotta bring back the Vegas
You
pictures.
know, I went and looked after you left the show the last time. I
You
went and
went
looked
like
at
what?
those pictures, and that Arabian horse was literally taller. The height on that horse was taller than this ceiling in the
Yeah.
studio.
Whoa.
And I looked up there, and I was trying to figure out how in the hell did I get up there. And then I saw another picture. Somebody was helping me get down, so that's how I got up. Somebody helped me get up there. Are you familiar with the big Arabian horse outside
Yeah.
of the mall in Vegas?
Yeah, I went to Vegas
Concrete?
twice. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But that's not going to happen in Miami. What's going to happen in Miami is I'm going to go to class, and after class, I'm not going to the beach. I'm going right back to the room, and that's what we do in Miami.
Be
when we
good.
go.
It makes sense.
It'd be good. It makes sense. I am going to have some seafood.
Oh,
But while I'm gone, you're going to be defending your title.
yes, sir.
Tell us how you're going to do that.
We're just gonna display a high level of boxing. You know, the sweet science, more or less. We're gonna keep everything behind the jab. That's right. And,
High level
work
of
the angles.
boxing. What's a high level of boxing? That's Ali shit.
Man, I don't even. That's the greatest.
That's the greatest.
I pay homage to
You pay homage, yeah. We don't want to.
Always.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's always. Those are some huge shoes to fill, and I no. Mm-mm.
But you're striving to feel.
That's right. I'm trying, but I just want to be as great as Ali. That's all.
So history tells us that you are at least the most recent boxing champion in the city of Louisville,
And the first person to defend a WBC title in Kentucky too.
and the first person to defend a WBC title in the state of Kentucky. But you run in, you stand in line now with the likes of Jimmy Ellis, obviously Muhammad Ali, Jimmy Ellis, Greg Page.
There's one more before I love him. Marvin Hart.
Oh, right.
He was the first.
What about the Rudell guy? The picture that we see on the Galleria here. Have you seen this picture? He was a boxer.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, his name is Rudell. His last name is Rudell, I think. Are you familiar with him, Ice?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm the only one to pay attention to these.
Was he any good?
He was, apparently he was, but he was a local boxing champion. I don't know if he was a champion. He was a local boxer. I haven't read that much about him. But when you come up Fifth Street on the side of the Galleria, but you know how they have Diane Sawyer, Muhammad Ali, Colonel Sanders, all these popular people, Jennifer Lawrence, all these people from Kentucky, and they have their picture, you know.
That would be amazing. That would be super cool if my face was on one of those.
Yeah, well, you know, you can get your face. I'll tell you how to get your face on there. Win this battle. Win this fight.
That's fine.
But anyway, so you were doing this Saturday night, and people, y'all have to come out. If you're in Louisville or close to it, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, New Orleans, you come on down. You know, New York, come on down. It is a WBC battle or WBC title fight.
Yep,
right?
Defense.
Title defense right here in Louisville. And you told me the last time you were on this show, Carlos, that you're not. Well, you sort of gave me the impression that you're not really the champion until you defend it.
More or less, I am, but until I defend it, I can't get the actual ranking behind it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so after I defend it, then I'll actually get the ranking, and hopefully we'll move up in the top 50 in the world and the top 20 in the United States. Right now, I'm ranked 33 in the United States, and I want to say 190-ish
Okay.
in the world. So
Okay.
out of 1,800 people in my weight division
Okay.
in the world.
Okay. Wow. So it's
And that's the world.
Yeah.
In the
We
whole-
talking the whole world.
Yeah, the world.
Yeah.
1,800 people is in my weight division.
That's
I'm just trying to.
That's
I'm
pretty
just
good.
trying to comprehend that.
I only have 11 fights, 10 and 1 with AKOs.
World loves it when you're in. Ba ba da ba 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 da.
See,
Who's that?
don't even know that.
Huh?
I don't know.
That's Outkast. Come on, man. You don't know that?
No. It didn't sound familiar at the moment. Maybe.
I was ready to
DJ,
make a comment about
Can you
how.
bring that in?
he know. Huh?
Can you bring that song in one time for the one time?
Which song?
That one that he was just trying to
There's
sing.
a whole Outkast world loves it when you're in the new ba ba da ba 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 da. Isn't that the one?
No, that's the one, but we can't bring it in.
Yeah, we can't bring it in because we'll get kicked out. But anyway, I'll let you listen to it. But anyway, let's talk about your opponent. I've seen your opponent's record. He's a bad man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. He's definitely gonna come prepared, and it's gonna be a nice tough fight. But I feel like we're ready. We got a heck of a game plan.
Okay.
Not just one. We got 3 of them. So if he takes one, that's cool. We'll switch to the next.
Okay.
You got a problem with that one? We'll switch to the next. So it's not a problem at all. We'll be okay. And I feel like at the end of the day, as long as you're working hard and you give it your all, the best outcome should be it.
Right. So let's just, this is kind of like you remember Sanford? Hold on, I always guess you said you remember Sanford and Son?
Yeah.
I gotta be careful when I'm asking you if there's some things you remember. You remember Sanford and Son? Remember the 2 cops, one white and one black, when they become the officer, they had to translate.
Yep.
So I'm gonna translate for the people basically what you just said. So basically, y'all got a game plan to beat the shit out of this guy.
More or less.
Okay.
So,
I just want to make sure that's what he said, Ice. I was trying to decipher.
That's always the plan.
That's always the plan.
Yeah. I mean, Los know what I told him. What I tell you?
Man, you told me, man, he ain't coming down here to play with me, but
so
I'm not going down here on 4th Street to play with him.
Yeah, don't give him no opportunity at all. Not one window.
Nope.
Just like Los was hungry when he went to Jamaica to take that title. That's how dudes.
I'm even more hungry now. Don't even worry about it.
That's right.
So what do you do before a fight to just get mentally ready? What is it? I mean, you don't have to give away any secrets or anything. But I'm just saying, what do you do? Do you meditate? Do you like one person once told us that they listen and watch Ali fights and listen to Howard Cosell. I thought that was weird. They just said they just listen to Howard Cosell interviews. I was like, okay.
I don't think I could get it. No, like mostly with me is you just sit back, you visualize what you want to do. You just gotta think more or less like any combination that you throw. It's just like simple body mechanics. Well, I say it's simple, but it's not. It's just once I've been doing it for so long, so it's kind of like second nature to me. So once you throw a certain combination, there's only certain punches that they can throw back. So you gotta visualize those, and then you gotta get ready to come back with those as well. So that's more or less what we're doing.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, but during this break, we are going to show.
Dad calling me right there.
Who?
My dad.
Your dad.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you right back, pops.
Yeah, you should. You should. When he calls you, you should pick up so we can get him live on the air. And that's what we do to people when they call during the show.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be funny. Just to. I don't want him to give away any secrets. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to show you all this clip of Muhammad Ali, and we're going to ask the champ to comment on it when we come back. Take a look at this clip.
They're trying to do the Ali Shuffle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the regular dance that I use just before the shuffle. I'm moving and I'm jumping around, and just before you know it, that's Ali Shuffle from the side view. See, that's the side view. Then this is Ali Shuffle from the front view. And just as soon as you do that shuffle, a split second right after that shuffle, it's a good punch. It's that Ali Shuffle. And this Ali Shuffle is something that's designed to make Ernie Terrell scuffle.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price on 97thebeatfm.com.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever. Carl Price, your host. I'm here tonight with the WBC champ, Carlos Dixon. Also here tonight is DJ Ice. We're coming to you live on live through Ice Entertainment Television and on Facebook Live, and you're listening to us on Conscious Fever Radio. I'm Carl Price, your host. So Ali Shuffling, what do you think about that?
Man, he's always light on his feet. Very big athletic man.
Yeah.
I mean, those are just super quick. And then his speed behind his hand speed and whatnot is unmatched.
Right. So, I know the last time you were here, we talked about, before we talk about the fight itself, we talked about the message that with what you're doing that you can give to some of the younger men. You know, what is the message that you've gotten and that you would like to share with them about the discipline that has been instilled in you from your boxing training?
More or less, you're just gonna be. You get out of this sport what you put into it. It's more like you can translate that over into life. Anything that's like super easy, more than likely isn't like it's
No
not worth
shortcuts.
anything. Yeah, it's not worth anything.
Right.
But like when you put in that extra little bit, that extra little push, whenever man, you like I really don't even want to do this, but you do it anyways.
Right.
It gives you just a little bit more of an edge.
Okay.
It makes you feel better as well.
Take us into the mind of a boxer.
Okay.
Right, because I never had the opportunity to talk to Ali. I met him. He signed my Assam. I can't remember what the name of the book was, but in any case, he signed that Muslim book. But take me in the mind of a boxer. What do you? Okay, so let's talk about y'all's diets. Diets are odd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that.
Well, my diet. Well, first, I don't eat pork personally. I don't eat pork, and there's certain seafoods that I don't.
I
eat.
like that.
Yeah, there's certain seafoods I don't eat as well. It's like
You don't eat the catfish. You don't eat the shrimp.
Nope.
How did I know?
Lobster.
No lobster, right?
Yeah.
All of the thugs of the ocean. You
Yeah,
don't eat. Okay.
exactly. So like I'll mess with salmon, tuna, tilapia is a no-no.
Yeah, tilapia is a no-no.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Let me see, cod. I like cod as well.
Okay.
And honestly, we stick to mostly like turkey meat and like ground turkey and chicken.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. That's good stuff.
The most.
What does that do for your body, though? I mean, does that help in your training?
Which part?
The diet that you have.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
because of course, when you go to the gym, you see people at the gym and they go to the gym and they get all fat and then all of a sudden, they get all big and muscular, but then they have that stomach, and that's an indication that they don't have a comparable diet with their workout. Right. So obviously, a diet,
cardio.
right,
Cardio.
But the diet is designed to complement a workout.
Right.
So how does that happen in the world of boxing and training?
Well, more or less, you don't want to try to intake more calories than what you're burning throughout the day. Say if you're trying to maintain weight, then you want to take in a little bit over the regular amount of calories that a person's gonna eat. So I think it's 2,000 calories or 1,800 calories.
Right.
You want to eat over that, just a little bit, just enough to where you have enough to burn, and then you're still comfortable. If you're going to cut weight, as I do, then you're gonna eat less calories than what you're actually burning. So one day, I look down at my Fitbit that I have. I don't have it on at the moment. It's at home actually charging. But I had burned 3,300 calories by 4 o'clock that day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was almost through the workout, and I looked down at it, and I went through that many calories. And so at the moment, I work as hard as I work, I don't intake as many calories as I probably should. But it's a lot easier for me to cut the weight as well, and water.
Yeah.
Water is a really big thing.
Water. So when you say water, I mean, is this the water with the
Lemon.
bleach in it, or
Lemon.
is it fountain water? Is it spring water? Or
Honestly, it's the tap. I
It's
like
tap
tap
water,
water.
yeah.
Just because Louisville got some of the best water in the country.
until we investigate a little bit more, but go ahead.
Really?
I just think all the water that comes from pipes, those old pipes, can be contaminated. Now, the fluoride in the water sometimes kills that. Obviously, it's just like our immune system, right?
Right.
We can eat dirt and not die
True.
because our immune system is waiting for something like that.
Right.
And water is the same way with the fluoride and some of the chemicals that they put in the water to protect it. But no, I mean, I was just wondering, spring water, natural spring water from, like, I think you said the last time you were here on the show you spent some time in Brandenburg, but in counties like that, where you can actually go and find some water that is actually spring water coming off the mountains, right? And it's really, really good, really, really good for your body. But just in terms of a diet, complementing your training, what if, let's say if I don't want to train as a boxer, what's a good diet for me?
What are you trying to do?
Huh?
What are you trying to do? Just live your life?
I'm trying to stay looking 25 at 55.
Fruit and water.
Fruit and water.
Yeah, stay away from like a lot of the meats, honestly.
A lot of the meats, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, more or less, like you can get the same amount of protein from fruits and vegetables and nuts. Technically we don't really need to eat meat, but
right,
we just do it.
But we just do it because it's just convenient. It's America.
It's
just so good.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm a meat eater. I'm trying to cut back, but
yeah, I can just tell you, I'm not a meat eater.
You don't eat meat at all?
I eat a lot of turkey and seafood.
Okay.
Red meat. I haven't eaten pork in probably 35 years.
Yeah, see, like pork, that's a no-no. I might slip up like here and there and eat like a pepperoni pizza, and that's like because it's on like a pizza. But like pork chop, no. Like it's been dead for like maybe 5 years.
Okay.
So yeah, that's like been like a no-no. But I went through like a little spurt, like I think it was like a 2-month spurt where like I did not want to eat no meat. Like anytime I would eat, I would feel sick to my stomach.
Right.
And for some reason, I don't know, like it kind of came back, I guess.
Yeah, when you eat that red meat, that's that animal inside your stomach.
Yeah.
Saying, okay, yeah, I'm here now. What's going on the block? And when they all hang out on the block,
decomposing in your body,
nothing good is gonna happen.
I love burgers. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, you like burgers?
That's my thing. Like if I eat beef, it's a burger more or less. A burger or a steak. Like those are like the only two things.
Where you like your burger? What's the best burger to you?
It's like a thin line of paint.
So medium to well.
Yeah.
Okay. Burger. I didn't say steak, I said burger.
Yeah, burger.
Oh, okay.
Now if it's a steak, it'd probably be a little bit more towards medium. But like that's like rare because we don't really eat steak like that. And most of the time, like that's like if I'm eating like a steak, is like that's my meal. Like say if I have a steak with green beans and a mashed potatoes and like stuff like that, then it would be like a medium. But like say if we're making like sauteed steaks, then they would be well done.
Okay. Interesting stuff, DJ Ice.
Yes, I'm more of a medium well, and I love steak.
Y'all go right
so it's going to be a while before I join you guys.
Y'all go right ahead with that red meat. But listen, we've got to take another quick break. In this quick break, we're going to show a video, where basically a promo video for the fight, right? Where you're working out, sweating, got your braids, got your cornrows going, and all of that. But right at so we're gonna show that, and then we're gonna come back after this break, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more specifically about the fight on Saturday.
Sounds good.
Right, on Saturday.
Working overtime, I do it every week. Got up on my grind, I had to hit the streets. You niggas wasting time, see me, I barely sleep. Cause where I'm from, slow feet, and niggas barely eat. So I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. Second dirty money, watch the cash off. Why you think a nigga let this cash fall? We just coming from the bottom like some asphalt. I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. stacking dirty money, watch the cash off. Why you think a nigga let this cash fall? We just coming from the bottom like some asphalt. Mind and body, I'm fully focused, you niggas joking. My inner spirit is so coherent, I barely notice. I got the potion, it's all in motion, I keep it rolling. The way I'm growing, make my opponents keep on patrolling. Like Stephen Curry, I'm in a hurry, they tryna hurt me, but never worried. I'm working overtime, I do it every week. Got up on my grind, I had to hit the streets. You niggas wasting time, see me, I barely sleep. Cause where I'm from, slow feet, and niggas barely eat. So I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. Stacking dirty money, watch the cash off. Why you think a nigga let this cash fall? We just coming from the bottom like some asphalt. I'ma go ahead and work my ass.
And we talk, we always talk about just staying aggressive, being the aggressor.
We are set for 6. This your main event on the opening debut edition of Friday Night Fights on WBNA.
Yeah, and Darrell just snuck a little shot in there that caught Carlos for a second, which is nice to see.
Yeah, it's good to see Darrell Harris.
Wow, what? But it's Dixon who may have just landed the final blow.
Cash fall. We just coming from the bottom like some asphalt. Mind and body, I'm fully focused, you niggas joking. My inner spirit is so coherent, I barely notice. I got the potion, it's all in motion, I keep it rolling. The way I'm growing, make my opponents keep on patrolling. Like Stephen Curry, I'm in a hurry, they tryna hurt me, but never worried.
All right, welcome back to Conscious Fever. Carl Price, your host, here tonight with DJ Ice. You're listening to us on Conscious Fever Radio, and you're watching us through Ice Entertainment TV, live on Facebook, on the Conscious Fever page. I'm here tonight with Carlos Dixon, the WBC champion, and who is about to defend his title on Saturday, January 18, 2020 at 7 p.m. at Louisville Memorial Auditorium. If you don't have your tickets, you need to get your tickets. There's nothing else happening Saturday night, okay? Until afterwards. There's an after party, right?
Sports and Social.
Yeah,
upstairs in the tavern.
Upstairs in the tavern. That's on 4th Street Line.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, if I was here, man,
you wouldn't do a thing.
It would be, man.
You would be asleep.
No, I wouldn't. It would be the party of all parties.
What?
Take me back 20 years. But
put the tank top out.
I'm not gonna do the tank top, man. Why do you keep talking about that tank top?
What about the Kango?
Well, you taking me back. You said you didn't know about Outkast, so how do you know about Kangos?
Well, Kangos, hey, you can still throw on a nice little Kango.
Okay. I don't have a Kango. Especially in the wintertime.
You playing.
I'm not playing.
I'm not, okay, I granted the wintertime, but I'm talking about like...
Back in the day?
No, I'm talking about now. You don't have a Kango.
I do not have a Kango now.
No. Like all white?
All white Kango, no. No, I'm not Slick Rick, man. Shoot. Anyway, enough about Kangos and the 80s. Let's talk about the fight. So, we talked earlier about the fella that you're fighting. The fella that you're fighting has a really, really good record, and I know y'all got a plan to defeat him. But again, when you think about your approach to this fight, I'm assuming that y'all have studied enough to know where his weak points are. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's going to be the area of attack.
More or less.
Okay. Do you know Ali used to always predict his fights? You got any predictions?
I used to.
I
used to predict my fight.
And what happened?
I just stopped doing it.
Wait a minute, I thought you was going to say I stopped doing it because they wasn't coming true.
Nah, actually I had predicted my first 2 fights. And
that was a good one.
My first one?
Your first one was a good one. If you predicted that one, that was a good one.
30-second one?
The 30-second, 31. 31 seconds.
There we go. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I did predict that, but I didn't know it was gonna. I just told him. I just said I was gonna knock him out. I did not know the time, like the round, that stuff. I didn't know that stuff, but more or less, what I used to do is I'd be like, I give him 3 rounds, or I say he's not getting past the 4th round. Anything more or less like right around that area, but now I just stopped doing that more or less just because I like to not put any pressure on myself. You see, because if you sit here and you're saying like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you don't do that, okay, it's cool to do it one time. Now, 2-3 times, you start messing up like that.
Right. But is it pressure if it's just
It's invited pressure.
If it's just the truth you're speaking? Because it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean,
If
of
you
course.
call it, then it's gonna happen. So
Yeah,
is
I'm
it
gonna
really
say
pressure?
it. No, I'm gonna say it. It's gonna for sure happen. But I'm not giving you a round or a time limit, just because things change.
Right.
There's always something changing. At the end of the day, this is a punch can change anything. So you know what? With my loss, I went out there thinking I was gonna get him out. First round, he hurt me. It was like within like the first minute, 38 seconds. Changed the whole little area, like the whole momentum of the fight was changed, and it all went his way.
What did you learn from that loss?
Tighten up. Literally from that punch, the punch that landed was a left hook. It was the difference from me having my hand here and here. Like literally,
Just that short,
that much,
that small amount of space.
literally. Yeah, I was like this when I came around the corner and he caught me when I should have been here.
So, you know now.
More or less.
No, okay.
Stay tight. Stay tight. Keep your eyes wide open. It's the one you don't see is the one that hurts you.
Right, but you are actually an aggressive fighter, right? I mean, you just go all in. I mean, what did you learn to just? Where did you learn to adopt such an aggressive the style of aggression that you have, where you just go after and your opponent doesn't have an opportunity to breathe before another punch is coming? Where did you learn that at?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It just kind of it started just developing the amateurs. I had 60 amateur fights.
Oh wow!
So like I had went through like the whole I'm gonna sit back and try to just like point and move. I went through I'm gonna just sit here and slug it out the whole time. Like I'm just not moving. I'm sitting here and I'm slugging. Like a little mixture of both. And now I guess we got to where we are here now.
Mm.
So and we're still taking strides in the right direction. We're still getting tighter. We're still getting a little bit more crafty.
Right. What do you say to the people of Louisville and why they should come out and support on Saturday?
Well, we definitely have the next world champion is sitting right here.
Yeah.
So I mean that's literal. Like that happened.
You're gonna make this audience clap in here, man. Yeah, and cheer.
Yeah, that happened. So now I'm defending it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it here. There's no way that I've worked for 11 years just to give it right back. There's no way. So I got 2 little girls to feed. I work really hard day in and day out. My pops is in there working real hard with me. Charlie Harper's in there working really hard with me. And there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into this. And I lay it down every single time I go out there.
So you act like this is yours. You ain't taking what I got.
You can't. You can't. There's no way. Like there's no way. There's. I go in there comfortable going to sleep. If I go to sleep, okay, it happens. But you gonna feel me.
But you ain't going to sleep.
No.
No. You gonna. Yeah.
No, but that's just part of the sport. That's something that you have to know. It's a possibility, and you can't be out there scared or like, am I that? No, you gotta go out there and do what you do.
Right.
But it's definitely something that could happen.
Right. And I'm sure you do. So, and I don't really need to say this, but you got to put in your mind that that's not a possibility.
No.
It absolutely is not a possibility.
No.
Okay. Because you're at home.
Mm-hmm.
The place is going to be packed. And if you don't have your tickets, you got to go get your tickets. Get it from Louisville Memorial Auditorium's website, or you can stop by the TKO
Gym, 104 East Breckenridge Street.
104 East Breckenridge Street. How long are y'all there during the day?
12 o'clock to 7:30. Come through anytime. Ask for Charlie Harper, James Dixon, and tell them you're there to get some tickets.
Right, yeah.
And we'll get you together.
And it's 7 o'clock Saturday night. And I don't know if y'all have never been to a boxing match. I know this is Louisville, and we're used to going to boxing matches, but all of you women and all you men that like to dress up, it's like a fashion show. I'm just gonna let y'all know it's like a fashion show. People come dressed to impress. I remember going to the Mike Tyson fight that he had here. And it was like a fashion show. Derek Anderson. Oh my God, there was so many people there, but it was like a fashion show. So if y'all want to put on, you know, your nice threads, your Kango, you know, the Kango, you can come on out. But definitely, you should come out and support our hometown hero. He is a boxing champion, as we sit here now, and I'm confident that he's going to be a boxing champion next week and after Saturday, because he's Carlos Dixon. He's RTG. What does RTG stand for again?
Return to greatness.
Return to greatness, which means
that's homage to
Ali
the greatest.
was the greatest, and we got to return back there.
That's right.
Okay.
This is a boxing city and a boxing town, and boxing was gone for a little bit.
Right.
And
because we didn't have nobody.
We're bringing it back.
You're bringing it back. Yeah. Yeah. Any other up and coming boxers at the TKO gym?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Yeah.
We definitely do. We got a couple coming up right behind me, and they're working hard every day, just like I am, right alongside. So trust me.
Yeah, you know, before we get off, let me ask you to do this, because I know the background of TKO and why it was started.
Right.
Share that with some of the listeners. In other words, why it was started. It was started. It was kind of like a boxing gym after school program.
More or less.
And it was taking in individuals. There were some that were referred from juvenile court, from what I understand, and they were taking in individuals who, had they not been in the gym at TKO, they may have been out committing crimes. Talk to us about
exactly. Well, we ended up having a program called No Hooks Before Books. So basically, you had to keep over, I believe, a 2.5 grade average in order, if you wanted to compete and box for us. Every day before you ended up going out and working out and whatnot, you had to come in and come in with one of our licensed tutors and whatnot, and they had to go over your homework or your day or whatnot. You had to bring your progress reports, your report cards, any and everything. You had to bring it in. You had to go through us first. And there was actually a couple athletes that we had as well that they had teachers and counselors and whatnot that would call us if the students wasn't I guess up to par, doing things that was frowned upon. Then they would call us and we would straighten it up to make sure everything was okay, because at the end of the day we are one big family, and if we got one person doing something that's messed up, that's a reflection on all of us. Same way, if I was to go out here and do something silly, then it's a bad reflection on everybody in the gym.
Okay. Well, you definitely are going to need your chest for the fight, so we're going to make sure you get your chest back. That's bleeding, through.
I think it looked kind of cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool, too. You can just kind of like reach in there and then all of a sudden out the window.
A little bit. Yeah.
I don't know if my hand's back there.
Hey, what if we had somebody over there, like, waving out the window, like waving in my chest? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Well, turn around and look down. Just turn around and look down. There is no way that anybody can come up this far.
But what about that building over there?
I mean, they're probably watching from that building. But I'm just saying, you see the people walking in and out of the hotel over there.
I mean, we get that, but I mean, like, what if there's somebody in one of those buildings, one of those windows, waving? You see, and then it'd be in my chest. That would be cool.
I'm sorry. This window thing always gets us. But anyway, I always, when I come up to the window, I always just look down. Because I'm actually scared of heights, y'all.
Are you?
So, yeah, I actually really am.
Your office is above us.
I know, but I'm actually claustrophobic, and I'm actually scared of heights. So if you really want to intimidate me and harm me mentally, put me in a box where I can't move.
And you gonna flip
I
out.
will flip out. I will flip. I'm always afraid of dying because I think my brain's not going to be dead, and I can't move. It's like being in a coma when you sleep. You know, you try to move, and then you just have to sit there and just be like, okay, I'm
like
just going to wait.
sleep paralysis?
It is.
Have you had that?
I have had that before.
Did you freak out?
I did freak out. I would freak out all the time, but I figured out how to handle it though. You know how you handle it?
Breathe.
Well, I didn't know that. What I would do is I would fight it, and then it was just like, okay, you're not gonna win. So I would just lay back, and then I would force myself to go back to sleep in my sleep. Then I would wake up, and there would be an opening because you can't come out of it, right? You can't come out of it. Then there would be an opening. Then I would break out of it, and then all of a sudden, I would run away from the bed and not go back to sleep, no matter what time of day it was. And I don't know what actually caused that because I don't get that anymore. I used to get that all the time at one point in my life, but I don't get sleep paralysis anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
I only had that happen once. You remember my dad's apartment on Stone Street?
Yes.
That happened. There, on that leather couch that he had right before you go up the steps that was laying right there.
Right.
That happened right there. Freaked out.
Yeah.
I was like, no. Mm-mm.
You know, Stone Street has a lot of history, so we don't really want to bring up Stone Street.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It was like Vegas stuff that would go on out there.
Oh.
Yeah. And I know your dad's happily married now and all that, so I won't get into any details, but
We talking about Vegas.
we're talking about the Vegas on Stone Street.
Yeah, see, but we not, see, what we talking
We're
about.
talking about Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm
See?
slow, but I'm with you. But in any case, there was one more question I was going to ask you. There was a young man that was on this show a couple of weeks ago. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. His name was Avery Faulkner. Is his name? 16 years old. Outstanding. I understand that he may be at the fight.
Mm-hmm.
If he's at the fight, you get a chance. You need to talk to that brother because what he's doing now, he's in high school at Western High School, and what he's doing is he has created this activity, an event, an organization where if you got beef with me and I got beef with you, let's not go get guns. He's telling this to 16 to 17-year-olds. Let's not go get guns. Let's just put some boxing gloves on.
He just followed me actually,
Okay.
like 2-3 days ago.
Yeah, gloves up, clocks down.
Yep.
Yeah. So you ought to talk to him. He was, I was really impressed with, I guess I'm always impressed with a 16-year-old who wants to own his own city. Because I didn't want to do that when I was 16 years old.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure, but he's ready for it.
There we go.
But anyway, he promotes this gloves up, clocks down. Really, really good stuff because it's a way to turn people away from violence. In other words, just put the gloves on, exhaust yourself, and then you get all of that energy and that anger out of you, and then you just shake hands and move on. And he said it's working. It's working with gang members here. It's working with. So anyway, you got to meet that young man.
Definitely will.
But we told you he was going to meet you, so we got to keep our promise. And I'm going to be out of town, so I want to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know Big Brother
is going to be there.
So I know that if you see him, then
he'll
probably be with me.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk to you about, so I think it's a good time for us to end the show right now. Right? And we definitely won't. You know, last time you were here, we had some trivia, right?
We're not doing that.
We are not going to do the trivia question.
You told me on it's Vegas. Hush.
Oh, it's hush on that.
Well,
I'm not going to talk about what we talked about. I'm just saying that.
No, I'm saying so. Never again. Okay. Never again.
You know, that was fun.
Never again.
And that made for a really, really good promo for the show.
It's gone now. Please, forever. Please and thank you. That's my one and only request.
You know, when he heard that sound and the smiles going up, he recognized it right away, right? It was just like, no. Okay. No, it's all good, but it was good stuff. Look, man, it's always great to have you on the show.
Thank you, Unc.
Love you for coming on the show, man. And I don't like it when you bring up that Arabian concrete hotel in Vegas and the tank top.
But so that's Vegas too now.
That is Vegas.
Next time you bring up trivia, I'm bringing up more Kango stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cool. Because I got some more pictures to remind you of. If
I know. I took when I was out at your daddy's house around Thanksgiving, I think, the day before Thanksgiving, I took pictures of all that was in his basement. And when he wasn't looking, the pictures that shouldn't have been on that wall, I took them down and brought them home. So there is a little small spot on the wall where things are missing. And I figured because he's under pressure fighting and getting ready for the fight and all that, he's not going to notice until he watches this show. But those pictures from Vegas that he put on that wall, I slipped out of the house with them.
You know, they used to be on the kitchen counter. Right when you walk into the door, like they was right there.
You're listening to Conscious Fever Radio. This is Conscious Fever. That's DJ Ice. I'm Carl Price, your host. This show is brought to you by Ice Entertainment Television. I have been sitting here with the world champion tonight, Carlos Dixon, Carlos RTG Dixon. Again, I can't emphasize more that y'all got to represent, because I'm not going to be here to represent. Unfortunately, I got to go to a conference in the state of Florida. And it's not all that fun. It sounds like fun because it's going to be in Miami and on South Beach, but it's not all that fun.
You're just looking forward to the sushi.
No, I don't need sushi.
I mean the seafood.
I am looking forward to the seafood. All the seafood that you don't eat. The shrimp, the lobster. I do eat the shrimp, the lobster, and the crab legs. I absolutely
like the cockroach
do.
or the sea. I got you.
I do. I like, what they say, you can take a man out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of a man. So they are the hood in the ocean, and that's why we connect.
Really?
But I love catfish. I love seafood.
You got a turtleneck.
I love,
You got a turtleneck on.
Right.
You can't
I knew that.
Hood. No. You can't. That's not even you.
This is not hood for me. I'm not trying to be hood now. I'm out of the hood.
Right, but you say we can't take it out of you.
No, you can't take it out. You can't take the I connect with the hood of the ocean, which is catfish, lobster, and shrimp, and that you can't take out of me. Because otherwise, what am I going to eat? I'm gonna have to eat the red meat.
You act
like
you,
Ice.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to eat the red meat.
I thought you said you don't eat that stuff either.
Now, if you tell me to give up my hood brothers and sisters in the ocean,
go to chicken. That's hood enough.
Oh no, chicken.
You can add some grape soda in there if you want to.
Nah, I can't. I don't drink soda.
What? That's fire. You tripping?
I don't drink
Kool-Aid?
soda. I don't drink Kool-Aid. No.
It's sugar.
It's too much sugar. I don't eat sugar.
He don't do sugar.
Y'all are crazy.
No, I don't do all that. But you mentioned chicken. We're gonna close the show with this. I'm gonna leave you with this, right? So I was watching Family Feud, and on Family Feud, there was you watched Family Feud before. This is not the Steve Harvey one. There's some white guy that does Family Feud today, not Richard Dawson from back in the day. And they're having this Family Feud show, right? And when the families get to where they maxed out, they only ask one question, right? Because one more dollar would win the show for either family. And so they asked one question. And you brought up chicken, so I thought I would just throw this out there. So the question was, name a food associated with Popeyes. And this young blonde from South Carolina, she hit the button real quick.
Says chicken.
She says chicken.
Why don't you say biscuits? If you say Popeyes, I'm gonna say biscuits.
Now, okay, let's see. We're getting into a Frederick Douglass thing again. We ain't gonna go there.
No.
Listen. Let me cut. No, hold on. Let me finish. Then you're gonna understand what I'm talking about when I say this, right? So when she got that red X, she looked like really surprised because he said something associated with Popeyes, and she said chicken.
Oh, she knew
she had it. And then the X came up there, and the family was like looking, but somebody in her family was like, "Oh no!" You heard them in the background say, "Oh no!" And then so when the X came, the host turns to the other family and said, "Name something associated with Popeye," and he said spinach, and that's what it was.
No.
What?
Yeah, listen, Popeye. All of us who grew up through the Tweety Bird days.
Oh, you're talking about Popeye
the Sailor Man.
I thought you were talking about the
chicken
franchise. Dang.
That's what she thought.
Got me too.
That's what she thought. And she said chicken, and it was like.
When he pulled that can out, hey,
and he said, "That's right." When he pulled that can out, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. You still got that ice. You still got that Popeye song from the TV what you call? But anyway, that was so funny. And I didn't bring it up to ask you because I didn't think I thought you would say spinach, not chicken, but she said chicken.
Wow.
And she was wrong.
I didn't know you was talking about. I didn't know you was talking about the TV show or the cartoon.
Would you have said chicken too?
Or the movie?
Would you have said chicken?
Nah, I felt like you were saying Popeye.
And you know, actually, I'm full disclosure. When I was watching it, and because it was a report that came through Fox News, when I was watching it, and she said chicken, I didn't think I was like, yeah, no, she got it. Till that X came up, and I was like, oh.
But I be watching those all the time, and they be getting flipped all the time.
That's not right though. Like,
but
that is so two-sided. That like that's like a trick question.
I saw one this morning. I don't know if that was for TV, but they said some crazy stuff.
I know they say some crazy stuff on there. Yeah.
He said, name something you hold in your mouth and don't swallow. And this white girl, just like yours, Sam. Sperm?
Get out of here.
What?
What? Are you serious?
Steve was like,
oh, I know Steve Hardy.
Steve said, hey, ain't that your daddy in the crowd over there? Yeah. They be saying some off the wall stuff on there. Watch that.
Oh, we definitely cutting. I know we cut.
No, we're still on.
It's still on.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, I just thought you mentioned chicken, but yeah, I do eat chicken. I eat chicken too, but now I seafood is really good for you. I don't know about all this
processed things.
No, this catfish stuff and all how bad it's bad. I don't know about all that.
It's a bottom feeder.
But so are pigs.
I eat those.
Yeah, I understand you don't eat them, but I just said we're just talking about that, just this whole thing. So I don't know. Did you find it, Ice? You didn't find it? I got it somewhere. Right? You don't want to hear Popeye the Sailor Man? You remember that producer when you were younger?
We don't want to get it cut out the show.
Yeah, it probably is copyrighted. Anyway, my man. Listen, check him out. Check him out Saturday.
Please and thank you guys. Come on, we need a full crowd. You guys.
Yeah, full crowd. Sell it out.
Man.
And if you want to make a donation to TKO, you can do that too. 104 East Brackenridge Street here in downtown Louisville. Check it out. But they're doing some wonderful things there. This man is our champion. He is Louisville's champion, and he's going to.
DJ Ice is right now. He got the belt.
He's going to defend it. DJ Ice does have the belt over there.
He's the world champion DJ.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Oh! That's what it's going to sound like Saturday. Come and get your tickets.
Yeah,
come on
that's
down and
right.
come and support.
That sounds like someone else. It's FX from the movie. All right. Anyway, y'all, this has been Conscious Fever. I'm Carl Price. This is Carlos Dixon, RTG, fighting Saturday night. We're going to take a quick break, and right after this break, we're going to close the show.
See, there you go. Anticipate it.
The city has a world champion right now, and I'm here to defend it.
Louisville's own Carlos Dixon is looking forward to defending that WBC Youth Super Featherweight title in his hometown.
It's a blessing, honestly. It's something that I'm very proud and honored to have.
Dixon's title defense will take place January 18th inside Louisville's Memorial Auditorium, the first boxing event to take place in the venue.
That's another check next to history. It's honestly amazing. The venue is amazing.
One of the other neat things about Carlos Dixon defending his title inside this building behind me is that it's just right down the street from Columbia Gym, where Muhammad Ali used to train.
I definitely feel like his energy is going to be there that night. I just hope to portray that.
Dixon, whose nickname is Return to Greatness, or RTG, says he feels no pressure fighting on the big stage in his...
Working overtime, I do it every week. Got up on my grind, I had to hit the streets. You niggas wasting time, see me, I barely sleep. Cause where I'm from, slow feet, and niggas barely eat. So I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. Sick and dirty money, watch the cash off. Why you think a nigga let this cash for? We just coming from the bottom like some asphalt. I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. Second dirty money, watch the cash off. Why you think a nigga let this cash fall? We just coming from the bottom like some asphalt. Mind and body, I'm fully focused, you niggas joking. My inner spirit is so coherent, I barely notice. I got the potion, it's all in motion, I keep it rolling. The way I'm growing, make my opponents keep on patrolling. Like Stephen Curry, I'm in a hurry, they tryna hurt me, but never worried. I'm working overtime, I do it every week. Got up on my grind, I had to hit the streets. You niggas wasting time, see me, I barely sleep. Cause where I'm from, slow feet, and niggas barely eat. So I'ma go ahead and work my ass off. Second dirty money, watch the cash off. Why you think a nigga let this cash fall?
Again, he's boxing Saturday night, January 18th, 2020. Bout starts at 7 p.m. The weigh-in is tomorrow at Memorial Auditorium. The fight is at the Louisville Memorial Auditorium at 4th and Kentucky Streets here in downtown Louisville. I'm Carl Price. This has been Conscious Fever. I will see you next week. Take care.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price on 97thebeatfm.com.
Follow me on Twitter at DJ Ice Louisville and on Instagram at DJ Ice_Louisville. For bookings, DJ Ice Price 1 at gmail.com.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. Then I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But he wind up knocking me back down on the knee. There've been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. And it's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Said I know that a change is gonna come one day. I know a change